What is going on, my broskiis? My name is Toadskii, back again, here to bring you guys yet another One Piece Treasure Cruise video. There's a bunch of news that we have to go through in today's video. As we're recording this right now, the Luffy versus Katakuri round number 1 has just been completed. And, shout out to everyone that has been farming the event. Hopefully you guys got a good ranking, a ranking that you were hoping to get. Myself, personally, I did rank reasonably well. I ranked in the top 100 on Luffy, and also in the top 3,000 on Katakuri, which totals out to be 3 from Luffy, 2 from Katakuri, so 5, and then 1 for being on Luffy's team, so 6. People were saying there might be another additional red given out. I'm not 100% sure about that, but either way, when we get those red tickets, I'll be making sure to record them and upload for you guys, so you guys can see what I got, and hopefully you guys get some good stuff from that as well. But now that that has been concluded, round 2 of the event has now begun, or is about to begin. So we'll go over to the event site, and we'll go ahead and talk about that. It says Team Luffy and Team Katakuri will be facing off against each other in a 3-round match, of course. So round number 2 is going to be pertaining to the treasure map that's going to be starting soon. So we can see here June 6th to June 10th. After round 1, it seems that both sides have taken a heavy hit. Let's take a break from battle, eat meat or donuts at the treasure map, and recover. So this would say that, treasure map should be starting on the 6th of June, which I think is really weird because we haven't got any data download relating to the treasure map Sugo Fest, and to have a treasure map, you need a treasure map Sugo Fest, so we are waiting to see about that. Also, a couple of days ago, they added the data download for Neko and Inu, the new dual unit, so people are kind of guessing that they're going to be inside the treasure map Sugo Fest, but, once again, we haven't got any information relating to that Sugo Fest yet. So I would maybe assume that tonight or tomorrow, we should be definitely getting information about a treasure map Sugo Fest, and hopefully we do, because I'm actually really looking forward to this treasure map. It also says, the more you collect either the meat or the donuts at treasure map, the more you will get for your team, either Luffy or Katakuri. And it says that the winner of round number 2, either Team Luffy or Team Katakuri, they get given 5 rainbow gems. And it says you'll receive 1 rainbow gem even if your team doesn't finish eating. So everyone gets a gem, basically, just for the event. So we'll go ahead over to the event site now, just to go ahead and have a look at it. It has slightly changed. So it says, for me, I am Team Luffy, which I'm really happy about. A lot of the other hardcore people on Discord, or a majority of the hardcore players on Discord, seem to be Team Luffy, so I'm really happy about that. If you're on Team Katakuri, we'll see how that goes, but, on the Japanese version of when this event came out, they pretty much, like Team Luffy won every single round, I'm pretty sure. So I don't know if that means that they structure the event in a way where Team Luffy pretty much always wins because Luffy beats Katakuri, or maybe Global will switch it up and maybe Team Katakuri will win, but we shall see. So round number 2, we can see here this little graphic. We've got Luffy on the left and Katakuri on the right, and there is 1,000 kilograms of donuts and 1,000 kilograms of meat. So what happens is during the treasure map, there will be certain spots, I believe certain spots, or I think you drop them from the treasure map. I don't actually remember how this works. It says gather meat and donut from the treasure map and help the supporting team recover. The more meat and donut you gather on the treasure map, Luffy and Katakuri's HP will recover. And it says you get 5 rainbow gems for winning. So I don't remember exactly if it's like a spot you land on in the treasure map or they're droppable items from the actual treasure map itself. Either way, once we get, all of your donuts or all of your meat consumed, you're the winning team. And it says 1,000 kilograms. I don't really know how they structure it, like how many individual meats or donuts you need to pick up for your team. But that's what's basically happening in this treasure map. And this was the result of the first round of Luffy versus Katakuri. So for the Luffy team, I got the 58th position, and for Team Katakuri, 1951. So pretty good rewards, and I don't know when these rewards are coming out. Maybe it says down below. Round number 1, June 2nd. So it says the team with the most face-off points, you get your rewards. And it says you will be rewarded with Sugo Fest exclusive only rare recruit starting July 3rd, 2019, 1900 PST. So it's tomorrow. So starting from tomorrow at news o'clock, they might be distributing the rewards. I don't know if it means exactly that time they're going to start giving them out, or from that point onwards, throughout that day, they're going to be giving out rewards. I don't know how it's going to be structured, but start to expect them from tomorrow onwards. Now, below the Luffy vs Katakuri round number 2 banner, there is actually an information stating Grand Captain Summit. So I was not sure what this was about, but this is actually a Facebook event. So there is a voting event for 48 hours, and when you do the voting, you're actually voting for returning Fortnites and returning Colosseums on the Facebook page. So I'm over on the Facebook page right now, and it says that you can go ahead and vote for what extra island adventure you want to reappear. And obviously the voting period, as it said before, is going to be for 48 hours, and then they're going to be returning from the 17th of June to the 22nd of June, and it's going to be for the first and fourth most voted adventures, and then the second and third highest voted are going to be from the 22nd until the 27th. Plus, the chosen extra island adventures will have half stamina during these periods as well. So if there are any specific Fortnites that you have not maxed out yet, this is a great opportunity to vote for the ones that you really want to get, because they will be able to be available here at half stamina. And you know, depending on the books as well, I'm not 100% sure what books are available in what Fortnite, but I do know that some of these Fortnite units are actually pretty good. Definitely, in terms of like the better Fortnite units, Neko and Inu, they are actually amazing Fortnite units, so I guess I'm just going to vote for those two. This one here is fantastic. The Pudding and Sanji, also very good. And also these summer units, the Viola and Bonnie aren't amazing, but the Nami and Robin are actually really good. They have amazing special abilities. So I would say, you know, the Summer Paradise 3, the Sanji and Pudding, the Neko or the Inu. Those are the 4 best ones. The original Summer Paradise is pretty bad. But yeah, those are the ones I would pick out of these particular Fortnites. And then there is also one for Colosseum. So this is the more important one. Fortnite units doesn't matter too much, but for Colosseums, this is where the majority of your firepower in terms of being a free-to-play person is going to come from, because the Colosseum units are very good. So this is also going to be the same amount of time for voting until the 4th of June, and they're going to be returning from June 17th to the 30th, and the top 5 most voted Colosseums will be returning. Voting closes at June 4th. And then they said that they're going to announce the winners on June 5th. So let's go ahead and have a look at what Colosseum units we can actually go ahead and get this time around. We've got Charlotte Opera, who actually is okay. He has Despair removal, and he's okay for fighter teams, but he's not the best. This guy, Kid. Kid is the best Colosseum unit, I would say, in the game. If you have not maxed out Kid yet, you need to do so. And I think Kid will probably end up winning. I think that would make a lot of sense. Pedro, this guy is also going to be pretty goddamn useful to have. He is amazing for cerebral teams. He's a cerebral color affinity booster for 2 turns, as well as reducing your crew's health, which is amazing for the upcoming 6+ Inuarashi. If you guys need a good unit for that, this guy would be amazing. And also, well, talking about the new 6+ Neko, this kid is also going to be really good for that. So yeah, I think that Pedro is fantastic. NL is also amazing. He has great utility special with attack down and paralysis removal, and also a combo boost as well. Very solid choice. Raizo is okay, not the best choice. He's a conditional booster against delayed enemies. Defense down is a better conditional, because you don't really see defense down immunity that often compared to delay immunity, but still not a terrible one to choose. Sicilian, I think, is actually pretty solid still. A lot of people always ask me, you know, when I run V2 Akanu teams, if I don't have V2 Shanks, what's a good type booster I can run? This guy right here is the best free-to-play option for that. He's a 2x int attack boosting special, so if you don't have him, very good. Obviously, we all know how good Lucy is. It's still a very good Colosseum unit to this day, giving you essentially full board of orbs if you organize your team correctly, as well as a 1.75 orb boost and 20% damage cut through barriers. So very good special. Colosseum Neko isn't going to see as much play anymore, considering we have access now to the new dual unit Neko and Inu. I don't really think it's going to be as useful. Then we've got the Inu as well. A Colosseum Inu is not that good. Kiros is okay. Magvice is okay. And then we've got my guy. He's actually okay as well. Olympus is pretty bad. And then the rest of these are kind of meh. You don't really care about these guys too much. This guy's not too bad. The Gladius, he has good utility and color affinity boosting for shooters, but overall not really the best. So I think that the best choices are the ones near the top with Opera's okay, but definitely Kid, Pedro, NL, Sicilian's pretty good, Lucy and Neko are all very, very good Colosseum units. Now, going back to the game, we can actually see that they're bringing back the limited rare recruit VV and the limited rare recruit killer banners. You don't need to be pulling here. I think a lot of people would have already spent all their gems on the Luffy and Katakuri Sugo Fest, as well as spending gems to refill their stamina for the recent event. So pulling here isn't really the best option. Definitely steer clear of this. Then below that, we have yet again a new event starting. So from June 3rd until the 10th of June, we have something called an extra island. So this is going to be an event where they will rehash some of the previous events that we've already had. So we can see on this banner, we've got Fortnite Garnfor and Clash NL coming back with a twist. So it says in the extra difficulty, you can get your hands on Proof of Friendship, which are the medals that allow you to get a skill up on a unit's support ability. For Clash NL, you won't be able to take on the extra difficulty without having Garnfor or Conus as support characters. So there is a Conus that is available currently on the Rare Recruit support banner with the Sabo on it. Conus, I think, is available in that. However, there is a free-to-play option. You can farm Conus and Garnfor themselves from the Fortnite and then attach them to your characters and then use them in the upcoming Clash event against this NL. It says use the quest Sky Knight Garnfor, obviously, to recruit up for the support effect for the following characters. Extra contents will differ from the quest difficulties. Clear all difficulties for the first time to receive a rainbow gem, and there's also going to be Chopper Man missions available for these as well. I'm pretty sure there's going to be Chopper Man missions available, but yeah, it doesn't really give you anything to drop. Like, the character is still the same character, the NL is the same NL, it's just that when you clear it, you get rewards for doing so. I'll probably have a video coming up about this island when it actually gets released, so look out for that. And then, right before we finish this video, I also want to go ahead and cover the new campaign event that actually got released as well, which is the Luffy vs Katakuri Challenge Part Number 2. Unfortunately, this time around, they didn't really reveal anything that great in this campaign. It's essentially the same campaign that we've had for the past like week or two. So here we go. The first one here is log in to get Sanji continuously. If you haven't already collected all copies of this Sanji yet, make sure to do so. Log in every day and you get a copy. If you've already maxed the Sanji, you don't get more copies. It's just, you know, if you haven't done it yet, you get the copies of Sanji. Number 2, the Champion Challenge is also returning. There's going to be more islands available to farm up with skill books of your legend characters. Nothing really amazing there. This one's pretty cool though. I was actually expecting this one to come out. Wasn't too sure when it was going to come out, but now we have full confirmation that logging in from June 4th until the 17th of June, when you log in, you will get to choose an Evolver set for either Dogstorm or Cat Viper's Super Evolution. I was so close to picking up a skull from the Rayleigh's Bazaar. Luckily I didn't, because now when we log in, you're able to choose either to get the Evolver set for Inu or the Evolver set for Neko, and you're good. So basically, if you have a Strength skull, you can get a Size skull for free, and vice versa. Now, you can only pick up one of these. You can only get one or the other. So, yeah, obviously pick up the one that you don't have. Or, you know, if you need to super evolve another unit, let's say you don't have Inu, and you want to super evolve your Gear 4 Luffy into Snake Man, and you need a Strength skull, well, you can actually pick that up from this. So, depending on what you need to super evolve, pick up whatever skull suits you, of course. So that's really, really good. The Champion Challenge, or the Challenge Treasure Map Island, is going to be available from June 3rd until the 10th of June. This doesn't really give us a full confirmation of when the treasure map is beginning. I still think, as the website said, it's going to start on June 6th at 1900 PST. But it's weird because usually these islands finish when the treasure map begins. And the fact that this ends at June 10th, either this means that the treasure map will be pushed back, or the islands will be available in the middle of the treasure map. I'm not really too sure where that's supposed to be heading. Then from June 5th, we've got an unlockable island, the special booster quest, and you can get boiled lobster, 50 cotton candies of each type, 3 final forbidden tomes, and also an absolute almighty manual. How much does this cost to unlock? 10 rainbow gems? Yeah, I would skip this one. I don't think this is not worth picking up. 10 rainbow gems for that, I think, is a little steep. If it was 5 rainbow gems, I think it would be a little bit better. But no, I don't think this is worth picking up at all. This will be available though from June 3rd until June 16th. Next event is going to be the Chopper and Carrot Island re-returning, where we can get homies. I actually like this event. Homies are actually worth a lot. So I think this is great that this is returning from June 3rd until June 10th. And does it say how long you can clear it? Yeah, three times per day, every single day you'll be able to do this. So I think this is definitely worth doing, especially if there are characters still that you need to level up. This is a great opportunity to do so. Also, they stated that the new Sunny, or the Sunny that we've been using, is going to be used for further on. So obviously the first event that we've had from May 22nd until June 3rd was the max special ship. So as of tomorrow, they're going to make it 1.5 times attack to your crew, and then 3 times berries and 3 times EXP, which is awesome. It means that, you know, if you need to level up your pirate level, you can do that much easier. And it is really cool because this is going to be available during the treasure map. So the amount of EXP that people are going to get this treasure map is going to be insane. I'm so excited for it. Also, June 3rd to June 10th, we have half stamina for the extra island quest, so that's always good. If you need to go ahead and pick up any skill books or get sockets for characters, then you can go ahead and do that. Once again, all of the clashes are going to be available. That's really nice to see. Unfortunately, we won't have the max special ship during this period that it states here, but if there are any, you know, raids you want to go ahead and do, make sure to go ahead and max them out. And then also the battles of memories, or the memories of battle. So this event is kind of weird. I don't know why it's coming back, but it's gonna be here. Now, when Luffy and Ace first came out on Global, this island came out with it, and it's basically a mini island where you can get forbidden tomes and cotton candies, and there is a challenge difficulty, which is a 0 stamina island, and when you clear it a certain amount of times, I think it's 3 times, you get a bunch of really good rewards from Chopper Man. And they're basically bringing it back, so I'm really excited about this. I think I've actually got a video on my channel about this. I'm pretty sure I did use a Luffy and Ace team to clear it, so I'll probably either use the exact same team, or I might use another team. I'm pretty sure Luffy and Ace is the most optimal unit to use to clear it, because I think there's like certain interrupts depending on what color your captain is. I don't actually remember what the island's all about, so I do have a video on my channel about it. I'm pretty certain I do, so make sure you go ahead and check that out. Because when you clear the challenge difficulty, you get you know, 50 cotton candies of each type. I think there's Almighty Manuals or Forbidden Tomes, and there's just really good rewards here. Yeah, it says clear 3 times, you get 10 gems, a turkey, and also a Crimson Hime turtle. So that's pretty awesome, and I'm pretty sure there's lots of gems to get without this throughout this event. So from June 4th to June 7th, and then it's returning from June 11th to June 14th. So I don't know if that means that we can clear it 3 times on the first appearance and then 3 times on the next appearance. That would actually be really nice. And then the Zunisha ship is also coming back as well. I think this was also in last event, so if you haven't done so already, pick up this ship because it's like the best ship in the game right now on Global. Easily the best ship in the game. So good. We've also got Dark King Rayleigh training. We have the Rainbow Coast. We have unlocked powers, double chance of super success, and double a chance to level up a special. So hopefully the treasure map starts on June 6th, so that double skill up chance will be throughout the treasure map. Hoping that's the case, and a rainbow gem every single day. But other than that, that's the information that we have so far. If we have any more news pertaining to the Sugo Fest that we're hoping is coming soon, then I'll be making a video about that. But hopefully this gives you enough information in order to get through for the next couple of weeks. So we'll have to wait and see if there's any more info, and if there is, I'll be making sure to make a video about that. But hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and if you guys did enjoy it, make sure to go ahead and hit the like button down below. And if you want to stay up to date with all the content I post, including more One Piece Treasure Cruise content, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below. But other than that, guys, I'll see you guys within the next video.